Hey, hi, and hello, Madding Pyro here. It's day 50. That's right. Big 50. Oh, what a crazy trip it's been already. I didn't expect what's happening to be happening, so that's why I say what a crazy trip it's been. I expected the only thing I was giving up was eating sugar and carbs, and then turns out that we've given up a lot more than just sugar and carbs while I have. And what I mean by that is everything that's going on. I know I promised not to talk about it anymore, but honestly, what else do I have to talk about until my stuff comes in from Amazon? So, I'm not going to touch on it much. I do want to say I praise Governor Hogan at this point. He went above and beyond anything that I would ever expect a governor to do by securing 500,000 COVID-19 tests for the state of Maryland and pissed Trump off. No offense to anybody that really supports Donald Trump heavily, but I thought it was funny to watch Trump's face get red when he spoke about Hogan, when all Hogan did was exactly what Trump told him to do. The states have to handle it. And I don't understand where the miscommunication was, but Hogan handled it. So I thought it was funny. That's all. I'm not downing anybody who supports Donald Trump. I'm not downing anybody who doesn't support Donald Trump. At first, realistically, I didn't support him at all. I didn't support Clinton either. Hillary, not Bill. And the more I've watched Trump do what he's doing, he's actually, for a president that I didn't approve of at the get-go, he's doing a pretty good job. I can't say that I completely support all of his decisions, and I do believe he has well overstepped the bounds in some places, and, if he could learn to control his mouth, he'd probably be better off. But, at the same time, he doesn't take any shit from anybody, and he does his job, at least as far as I can see. So, I don't hate the man. I don't like the man. I'm somewhere caught in between. That's my stance on the president right now. Governor Trump, or Governor Hogan, though, buddy, my hat's off to you. He's got some big balls, and he threw that ball to head right into that mix. And just said, you know what? You're not going to do it for me. I'm going to do it myself. And he did. Way to go. Now, anyway, the state of Maryland has enough testing supplies to actually get underway with real COVID-19 testing. That's about all I'm going to say about that. So, I'm kind of stuck in a spot where I'm not real 100% what to do on these videos to keep you guys entertained. I mean, I want to keep you entertained and shy of standing up and dancing an Irish jig, which I'm sure would go viral in about 35 seconds. If I could stand up and dance an Irish jig, I would. But unfortunately, that one's not going to happen. So, I guess tomorrow I'm going to start in on something brand new. Something that I know very well. Something some of you might be interested in, might not be interested in. Other than the keto thing, when I'm stuck on, you can only talk about steak so many times. I can throw some firework knowledge in there. As most of you know, I am a pyrotechnician. I'm also a pyromaniac. I absolutely love to blow stuff up, and I love my fireworks.
Yes.
So I have since I was a kid. It's been a passion since I was a kid.
It's fun.
So I'll start throwing stuff in there like that. Just so I continue to make these videos every day. And again, this isn't about informing anybody really about anything as much as it is me holding myself accountable for my actions and to keep a daily record on my personal keto journey, to see the difference from day 1 to day 50 to day 120 to eventually day 365. After 365 days, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen to the channel. I don't know if I'm going to continue to do it. I don't even know if I'm going to have followers at that point. I'm hoping to grow the channel. If the channel grows, I'll keep it going, but it'll be more of a keto lifestyle thing at that point to continue on this craziness that I'm going through right now. Hopefully it's not this crazy. This is kind of nuts. So, I know I mentioned some prepping stuff in there, and now, guys, is the time to prep. And now that, that I'm doing keto, now would be a time to start learning how to prep some things keto. So, but a lot of it has to do with canning, and the reason I'm not showing those videos every time, hold on, hello? Hey, let me call you back. You're actually going to be in my YouTube video. Would you like to audio? Alright, then we'll talk about it. I don't know if it'll pick it up, but we'll try. I've only got about, well, I'll let you know when we're going to shut off. Hold on, let me put you on speaker. Okay, I'm going to introduce you, so give me 1 second, and I think I can actually have Zane hold my phone up to the mic on the camera.
I can just hold it over here.
So it picks it up.
Hi.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, guys, so I've got a special guest
Where's the speaker?
on, it's up to the top.
Oh.
I've got a special guest that just called. You saw the phone call come in. This is my very good friend, Hope. She has been a friend of mine now for, oh God.
13 years?
Yeah, I was about to say pert near 15.
No, hold on. It's been longer than 13. It's been about 14 or 15 years.
14 or 15, she said.
Yeah, 14 or 15. That's what I hold the phone up. Yeah, that's what I thought. 14 or 15 years. She actually married one of my best friends in the world. I introduced them, which is frickin' hilarious. And they've now been married for pert near 10 years. How long have you guys been married now?
Oh, God. Forever?
It's been close to 10 years, hasn't it?
She's not even keeping track.
Oh, it's been over 10 years.
Okay, so it's been over 10 years.
We got married in 07, so it's been 13 years.
Okay.
13 years.
All right, cool. So, alright, well, I was wrong. My times are all off right now anyway. So, anyway, Hope, we were just actually talking about prepping a little bit, and me and Hope have done prepping together for about 10 years. Off and on.
Sorry about that.
She actually ended up moving to South Carolina, several years ago, and...
it's been this May. Next month will be 4 years.
4 years, yeah. So, it was one of those things that distance actually stopped us from doing the things we were doing together. But, all that put aside, it's, me and her actually started on a lot of the stuff that I know about and that she knows about together. As far as, food preservation goes and, homesteading and...
Just plain preparedness.
What was that?
Just being prepared.
Yes, just being prepared on a regular basis, even for daily life. And it kind of moved into. We kept joking about one of these days, this knowledge will come in handy. One of these days, this knowledge will come in handy, and we would joke about how it would come in handy for the zombie apocalypse. Well, let me tell
Hey,
you
you know
this.
what? You know what, Will? I was waiting for the zombie apocalypse. I thought I would be shooting zombies, not laying them up in pajamas watching Netflix.
Right, exactly.
That's
I thought
right.
for sure it was going to be Road Warrior all the way. Let's go find a van and put steel panels on it and get someone in the back with a fucking chainsaw and a slit in the side of the thing. You know,
I was catching up on Mad Max and all that.
right, and now it turns out it's like Netflix and chill. Yep,
Uh-huh.
yep. Worst
No,
apocalypse
it's
ever.
Netflix and
Netflix and popcorn.
Worst apocalypse ever. So
yeah.
we're now getting into a very bad part of this whole apocalypse, to the point where it would be a great idea for people to go ahead and have a plan if the worst happens. Now, I know people think that I'm like this doomsday conspiracy person. I'm really not. I just want to make sure that my family's safe.
Wait, do you have your foil hat on? Because I've got mine on.
No, actually, I sent it out to the shop to be recoded.
And see, this is something you should know how to do yourself.
What, recoding the foil? No, I don't. I'm sorry. But and I got all my bullets being polished. You know. Yeah, well, you got to keep them shiny. That way, when you shoot them, you can see them fly through the air.
Hey, yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that you need to do to stay up to date. And of course, with me especially being very limited mobility, it's not grab a backpack and go head to the woods. You actually have to prepare for this kind of stuff. And as much as I would
let
like,
everybody know, if they hear kids, I've got 5 kids in my house right now.
oh, that's fine. I've got my 3 here. They're on YouTube all the time.
Okay.
So they're everybody that watches my channel is used to kids.
See, let's back up a little bit. You and I had been talking about everything going on in the world and how everything is going to happen, which is why we chose where we chose.
Right.
I'm not giving the location away, but we are in a town of like less than 300 people.
Right. There
And
was
we are
planning.
an hour from major cities, and
Well, there was planning involved, and that's what I'm trying to tell everybody to do is plan ahead. You may not need it today. You may not need it tomorrow. Hell, I hope you never have to have it. But if you do need it, it's in place. It's there. You've got it, and you can relax. While everybody else is out in the stores doing what they're doing now, which is panic buying and flipping out and clearing the shelves of all the meat and clearing the shelves of all the toilet paper, for God's sakes. Believe me, all of us need to wipe our ass. I get it. Don't hoard the toilet paper, assholes. Anyway.
but you know what? We went to Lowe's and bought the bidet kits for our toilets.
Right. And that's all fine and good if you want to use that system. And some people will and some people won't. You know, I mean, I know people right now that would absolutely say, there is no way I'm shooting a water hose up my ass. And you know what? They've never used one, so they don't know.
And hey, it works better than toilet paper.
Well, yeah, when you got a pressure washer blowing the shit off your ass, it does.
Well, I turned the pressure up, so it was nice.
Okay, we don't need to know about your personal ventures there, Ho. That's like the hand sprayer in the shower, right? Okay, we're getting way. It's already a not family friendly channel. I am not kid friendly at all, but now we're
job,
dipping into that section where this could get really bad really quickly.
Come on. We've had conversations.
Yeah, but this is YouTube, and I'm not trying to script the algorithm here.
How many trips to South Carolina did we make?
Oh my God, I don't even want to get into that. I don't even want to get into
Stopping
that.
at Walmart beforehand, and it was like 2 teenagers going on a road trip.
It was fun. Don't get me wrong, but it was a really bad idea to send us to South Carolina together. We ended up into some very interesting situations.
I mean,
Nothing
We
bad.
ended up
Nothing.
remember when we ended up on the Cherokee Reservation?
I do. It was nothing
We took a
bad,
wrong turn, and that's where it was.
but we just
It was really neat.
we decided we were going to have adventures and house hunting and finding things that we shouldn't be finding, like a Cherokee reservation in the middle of South Carolina that we didn't even know existed.
Yeah.
And finding houses that were like back in quite literally, the middle of nowhere. And it was
Taking
fun.
my car places that people wouldn't take their truck.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, the Durango, man, the battle tank. And not just that.
I was able to drive it.
Not just that, the adventures of having a dog in the hotel room that didn't like other people of other colors, should I say, or people of other ethnicities.
An 80-pound pit bull.
That pit bull is probably the most racist pit bull I've ever met, but the sweetest dog in the world. Never bite his own fleas, man. But if you're any other color than Caucasian, it's on.
And he was not trained that way.
No, he wasn't trained that way. I don't know what happened to him. He was just, born defective.
Like many.
Then again, Hope, no offense, all your dogs have been defective in one way or another.
Yeah, they're
all sweet.
None of them are that bright.
They're all sweet, but not a single one of them right in the head.
No.
But that's why you have them, right? Because none of us are right in the head.
So, I'll tell you right now, if somebody ever breaks in here, if they get past my dogs, I'll be surprised.
Oh, I'm sure. But anyway, so they bought a large parcel of land in South Carolina, and are homesteading it. Now, homesteading is not easy. My other friend that's subscribed to me, Jenna, she knows her and her husband homestead. They're several years advanced to what you are, but they're kind of doing the same thing. On a smaller scale, I think.
Our land was untouched.
Right. This was land. Now there are pictures, and there's a video somewhere. I'll have to get it and I'll have to share it to YouTube, of me driving a tractor with a brush hog on it. Yeah, me driving a tractor with a brush hog on it and a cowboy hat, rolling down the field, plowing everything over. It's hilarious.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, there's a video out there that exists. I cleared that land for them, like down to the ground.
While you were down there.
When we came back down when they were putting the house on, I had to do it, and it was me and the 80-pound pit bull on a tractor.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, because I remember Mika wanted to jump up there with me. Matter of fact, didn't we put him in the scoop once?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have a picture of me and a bobcat because we got our solar panels put in, so they let us keep the bobcat for a couple days.
I'd almost pay money on that to see that one.
I've got pictures of Nico and the bobcat with me.
I'd almost pay money to see it. So anyway, so they have this large parcel of land, and they have been consistently working on building it up. And this was raw land. It wasn't plowed. It wasn't nothing. I mean, it was scrub pines and trees and logs and rocks, and that's pretty much all it was. So we went in and we cleaned it up the first time, and then when they went to put the house on it, they had scrub pines growing up everywhere again. So they had to clear off the land again. And then they had their house put on it, and they've since moved down there shortly thereafter, and have been taking care of their land and making sure everything, is to their approval. And they have built the land up to the point where it is almost self-sustaining. And they've got, what do you have? You have goats now, you have chickens, ducks.
Hold on, I can't hear you real well.
What animals do you have? Goats, chickens,
we have,
ducks, dogs.
Right now we have 3 Nubian goats.
Okay, so 3 Nubians.
We're picking up 2 more in Kentucky. That way we can breed them and we'll have the milk and the cheese and we can make butter.
Right.
We have chickens, we have roosters, we had a pig. We are working on getting an area set up so that we can have more pigs and we can actually breed and sell pigs. And we're working on clearing out some more land so that we can get a dairy cow.
Right. So they've got the ideas. Hope is purchasing. I believe you said you're purchasing a greenhouse too.
Yeah, we're getting. It's a 10 by 12 foot greenhouse.
Okay, 10 by 12 foot greenhouse. to be able to do gardening all year round, and possibly, put in some type of like year-round grow system, such as hydroponics or something like that eventually.
I'm looking into that. That is something I don't know. I know very little about. So
It's not as difficult. We'll talk here in a few more in depth with it. I got to kind of end the video. I've only got so many minutes.
Well, I'll tell you, we just got done putting our garden in today. We put in about 100 tomato plants, melons, watermelon, cantaloupe.
You are going to have an
onions.
overabundance of tomatoes.
Well, I'm hoping to can them, and then I've got right there, for my family of 3, 1 jar of tomatoes can equal 1 meal. One
Right,
jar of tomatoes,
absolutely.
1 box of pasta. That's a meal.
Right, and that's why we do it. We do it to prepare the food stores and everything like that. And being on a keto diet, which that's what actually this channel is all about, it's you have to tweak some certain things. I'll explain that to you later, Hope, on how to do all that and how to handle all that. Hope also here, before too awful long, she's going to put her and her family on a keto style diet more so than a regular American diet.
Yeah.
And the next time I have her on, we'll explain how we're transitioning them, and me and Amy have decided to kind of Dutch uncle them to get them started on the way. So, anyway, guys, that's what I've got for you right now. I'll have Hope on here another day. But if you have any questions, comments, anything you need to know, put them in the description, or put them in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It's for everybody. I do put it on not family friendly because there are times where I cuss and I don't want to offend anybody. So guys, get healthy, get happy, and I'll see you guys later.